Welcome to this tutorial in which we're going to have a look at how you can connect your ConvertKit account to the Thrive Themes opt-in forms. So we will be needing some API details for this connection to work. So first things first, I logged into my ConvertKit account in order to get them. Now you're going to have to do the same, and once you do that, here in the top right corner of the page, click on this little downwards pointing arrow next to your profile image and access the settings of your account. Now the API details are listed right here in the Advanced tab. So click on it and then copy this API key somewhere where you can easily find it for when we will be setting up the integration later. Now you can head over to your WordPress admin dashboard and go to the Thrive dashboard from here. And then on this page that opens, you will have to look for the API connections card, which is this one. Now what we're going to do is simply add a new connection from here. So open the drop-down list and then select the ConvertKit integration and simply paste the API key in the corresponding field. Click on connect, and as soon as the connection is ready, you should receive this notification letting you know that everything went well. You will notice that you have these three options right here on the connection card, and as you can see from the first one, you can test the connection. The second one allows you to edit the connection, so you can change the API key if you want. And lastly, you can remove the connection from this trash icon. Moving forward to the next step, let's see how to connect your newly added integration to a lead generation element. So for that, I have this landing page right here on my screen. So what I'm going to do is simply click on the plus icon and then drag and drop my lead generation onto my canvas. Pick a template, and that's pretty much it. Now this lead generation element needs to be connected to ConvertKit, and in order to do that, we will have to go here to the left sidebar, click on Add Connection, and then select the ConvertKit integration from the list of available integrations. Now from this drop-down list, you can select to which mailing list should the user be added to once the form is submitted. And you can set this up in your ConvertKit account in the landing pages and forms section. Lastly, you can also assign tags to your newly added users, which helps you with a better segmentation for when you are planning to send out your newsletters. So simply type in the tag right here, hit enter, and that's it. Your tag has been added and assigned to this particular form. Now, as you can see, the next thing you can customize in the main options are the form fields. Here, customize them as you best see fit. So you can change the name of the fields. The email one is mandatory given the fact that you will need to collect the email addresses of your new leads, but you can add new ones if you want and set them up from this pop-up. Lastly, from these options, you can decide what happens after the user subscribes through your form. So the users can either be redirected to a custom URL, which you can paste here, or you can simply look up a page or a post from your website, or you can display a success notification, which you can customize right here. This little eye icon lets you see how the success message would appear to your users on the front end. When you're done with customizing the element, click on the Save Work button and your lead generation element is ready to be used. Now let's see how to create a connection between your ConvertKit account and an opt-in form from Thrive Leads. So in your WordPress admin dashboard, hover over Thrive Dashboard and select Thrive Leads. In this window, look for the lead group that has the type of opt-in form that you would like to connect, and then click on it to view the entire list of forms. Now, as you can see, I only have a light box right here, which I'm going to edit from this button, and then click once more on the pencil icon to access the Thrive Architect Editor. Here as well, I only have one form, but you can add multiple forms if you want from this button. Now here in the editor, you will be prompted with the template library for the opt-in form. I've already picked one, but if you decide on a template and then you want to change it later, you can easily do that from this cloud icon, which takes you to the Thrive Leads library. Keep in mind though that any change you make to the opt-in form will be lost if you decide to change the template at a later stage. Now the opt-in form that I've chosen has a lead generation element added to it. You can simply hover over different parts of your form and see where your lead generation element is. If by mistake this element has been removed from your form, you can simply add it back from the right sidebar list of elements. Okay, so from here, the process is identical to the one already described at the beginning of this video. So what you're gonna do is select the lead generation element and then add the connection from here and further customize it as you need. And that's pretty much it. These are the ways in which you can set up the ConvertKit integration with one of your Thrive forms as well as with a lead generation element. I really hope this tutorial was useful to you, and as usual, make sure to check out other video tutorials of this type available in our knowledge base if you want to find out more about our products.